Hey guys, what's up? It's KweezyG again, bringing you a Uncharted 3 multiplayer beta gameplay on a 3-team deathmatch on the map Airstrip. Now, this is one of my first games in the beta, so I have pretty much no idea what the layout of the map was, what was going on, where the good weapon spots are, where they drop, where all the power weapons are. I had pretty much no idea. But I knew pretty much the basic mechanics. I played a lot of Uncharted 2's multiplayer, and we ended up winning the game, and I ended up doing pretty well. So I thought this would be a good gameplay to show you guys. So what I really want to talk about in this gameplay and in this commentary is how Uncharted 3 is going to stack up against other big multiplayer shooters like Call of Duty, Gears of War, and the like. Well, Uncharted 3 is a much more slow-paced game than any Call of Duty or any first-person shooter like that. Oh, I just tried to pull that guy down twice. That was a pretty big fail. Anyways, so in Call of Duty, it's very fast-paced. You go from kill to kill, constantly racking up kill streaks, racking up points, and the like. In this game, you have to pretty much think before you go into every encounter. You might have the better guns, but more often than not, you won't win the gunfight if you go into it overconfident. See, right there, I got the drop on these guys, and they still managed to turn around and kill me, even though I got a good few shots in before they saw me. So another cool thing in this game is you can spawn on your buddy, which I just did right there. I spawned in on my friend or my teammate one-shot insane. So that's always good for tactical purposes. If you don't want to spawn so far away from your friend and you want to have like a close-knit team-like strategy in your game, that's always good. But yeah, this is very different than Call of Duty. Oh yeah, right there I just picked up some medals. Medal pickups are sort of like the kill streaks in this game. You earn medals for killing people or like completing certain objectives. And by earning those medals, you get a medal kickback. You can see right below my weapon ammo, it says 3 out of 14. That's the amount of medals I have before I get my kill streak, or medal kickback, which is the RPG. You immediately spawn an RPG in your hands with 2 rounds, which are pretty much like insta-kill if they get within range or proximity of the opponent. So the game I would compare this most to is Gears of War. It's cover-based shooter like Gears of War, but there's also like another element to it, which is the traversal gameplay, which basically you can climb anything as long as it's not tall, like those buildings or like those metal crates back there. You can't climb those. So other than that, it's pretty much like Gears of War. You have the same shooting. Reload is R2 in this. I don't know what it is in Gears of War. I think it's right bumper. See, I also got the drop on these guys, but I couldn't manage to get the kill. But I think my friend up there got the kill, but someone else killed him at the same time. So right here is another perfect example of someone getting the drop on me, but I was able to turn it around and get the kill and do a nice taunt right there, my dance taunt right there, but someone else saw me and I got killed for it. So doing the taunts is pretty risky, but it's quite funny when you get them in, and I think it's worth it. So basically the main difference between Gears of War and this is just the climbing gameplay. One thing I really don't like that I just mentioned earlier is that as with the previous Uncharted game, Uncharted 2, you can kill another player at the same time that he kills you, which I find not very good, because at least in Call of Duty when you shoot someone, you will get the kill if you can't kill each other at the same time basically. So one of you will end up winning that gunfight. So now I can't spawn on my teammate obviously because he is dead and I was dead, so we can't spawn on each other. As you see in another part that just faded away in the top right hand corner below the metal kickbacks was a booster, which is the equivalent of perks in Uncharted 3, and they were also in Uncharted 2. So I think mine was right there where you can locate the power weapons from 15 meters away. They'll show on like a radius thing. So that's like the grenade launcher, the magnums, all the weapons that you have to pick up. So I got a nice long range kill there. He didn't notice me, so it was pretty easy for me to pick him off. His teammate was also there too. I guess he spawned on him, which can also act as a disadvantage. You can only spawn on your teammate if he's not in combat, but you might spawn on him and he's just about to enter combat. So if you spawn on him, you might like immediately die, which you have to really think when you're watching your teammate before you spawn about where he is. I just got another 3 medal pickup there. I got a little greedy and almost died for it right there. But I do think I end up dying right there anyways. I try to get a blind fire kill there, but this BGD 55 ends up catching me blind firing and kills me from the other side. So I spawn on my teammate because I notice he's not near anyone. Quickly check the score. Notice we're behind by 2 kills. This yellow team, ooh, they really need to pick it up. They only got 2 kills so far. It's pretty pathetic. Anyways, my teammate I think just got a kill there, and a nice idea when playing Uncharted 3's multiplayer sometimes is to just wait for people, like hang off ledges, because they're so used to Call of Duty, they don't usually look at the ledges, so they'll just run up and like completely oblivious to everything around them, and you might just get a quick pull down or might get the drop on him for an easy kill. That was a quick evade that I just did, finding the hole in the floor, knowing my environment, and quickly finding an escape route because I knew I wouldn't win that gunfight. He had way too much damage on me, and I would have had no chance if I would have stayed there. So I'm just walking around this map. I pretty much have no idea what I'm doing. I'm pretty much going to the places that I know people will be at. See, once again there, I was overwhelmed. It was a 2-on-1. I don't think I had any chance of winning that. So I quickly sped away, and I come back to get the kill on this guy. I'm dangerous. That was skill right there. So my friend comes back up here. We decide to camp at this spot for a bit because it turns out there's a lot of traffic at this area on Airstrip. I don't find very many people anywhere else because lots of people like to camp in this building right to my right. I think a lot of people like that room or that building area because it has some pretty good cover, and you can easily surprise people who are trying to get up or climb the other roof and try to get up to this top roof right here. And I finally did a complete taunt on that guy. It's good to always work with a team, especially if the other players aren't working as a team, because if they run into you, it's a 2-on-1 and they're automatically at a disadvantage there. They do not know who to shoot, and it's quite easy to just pick them off. This guy was being pretty feisty. He was ducking and rolling everywhere, and I tried to get a couple shots in through that crack there, but he successfully got away. But I quickly turn around, as you'll see, and I get the last couple shots in on this guy, which gets me another medal, so I'm really close to my medal kickback. And I also see a guy who is very distracted by this guy up on the roof there, so I'm able to pick him off too. So with this last kill, I just got enough medals to activate my RPG, which is absolutely rape. I quickly turn around and get this shot on this guy, and boom! We win the game. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.